I honestly don't think Biden has a chance.
I mean,
if we want to talk about politics,
oh God,
I mean,
did y'all watch the Republican national debate?
I did not.
I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, listen,
I did not watch. I'm sorry.
I mean, I saw the awkward moments with Ron DeSantis. Is like, he's
Chris-
like, smile now, and like he's weird.
Yeah.
And Chris Christie always tries to sun somebody, and he was trying to sun Vivek. And
Well, Vivek was trying to sun people the
but
whole time.
I know he has his thing as well. So a lot of
Yeah,
inconsistencies.
I mean, it's
I didn't
like
see that. I didn't see that.
look, ain't none of y'all gonna be the nominees, so just stop.
It's just it's weird. That's why I'm not interested. It's like Trump's gonna
It's
be. It's
comedy though.
It's gonna be Trump.
Man,
Like-
it's something about.
and Trump's not even in it. That's
He's not
why
even in
He's
it
like, I'm not
because I
going
already
to.
know. It's almost like they're debating on who's going to be the VP.
Yeah, maybe.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But I thought it was entertaining. And I think it's a disservice that the Democratic Party is allowing Joe the space and opportunity to run again. Because
No, I absolutely agree.
he's not going to win.
I agree.
And if they believe that he's going to win, I got a bridge that I can sell you
Well,
over a body of sand.
you familiar
Wow.
with the dude Cenk?
Yeah,
From the Young
from
Turks.
the Young Turks.
So
He said he was going to run.
did you watch his Breakfast Club interview by
I
chance?
caught some of it. Yeah.
So I watched that. I was curious because I've been following Cenk for a long time. It's spelled CENK for those following along at home. But he's not even a natural born citizen. But he thinks he found a loophole. But his entire intent is to get enough percentage to force some of these other candidates to challenge Biden. Because he's like, Biden should not be running because Biden will lose.
He will.
And so it's like, no, we need like Gavin Newsom or Jon Stewart of all people.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Jon Stewart did run? I think he would wipe the floor with Trump. Now,
He probably would. Like
but-
debating wise.
but I think just in general, I don't know. Either way, neither here nor there. But his entire purpose of running is literally to push the needle enough so that
Somebody has to.
forces some Democrat candidate to jump in to be that candidate. And his big thing is like, we just have to make it 4 more years, because if we make it 4 more years, that's when the real progressives are going to really kick in, and we're going to have. He's like, it's a wrap. Like, if we can get 4 more years out of a Democrat nominee, then we have the real progressives that are going to be in there that can actually make change. Nothing's going to happen with another 4 years of Biden or anything like that. But I think it's
he's not
interesting.
going to get it.
Yeah, no, he's dropping low. So unless something crazy happens like COVID again, because if you think about it, like the Trump thing kind of switched with COVID.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like Biden, it was like right around that time, Trump kind of lost his footing a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with this whole thing, because we still have the Electoral College. I don't think, because when people always do these polls, they take them, they don't factor that in. And I think that because in 2016, Donald Trump really only won by about 45, maybe 50,000 votes. If you look at the swing states, like he won, I think Michigan by like maybe 10,000 votes.
Well, he didn't win the popular vote.
Exactly. He's never won because you don't have to. Like I said this during, when they were still counting votes in swing states, trying to figure out who, I think it was Pennsylvania or North Carolina or something. It was still 2 weeks in. And it's like only slave owners could come up with a system of government to where, this guy, we're waiting on 4,000 or 5,000 votes, considering, the person in the lead is up by 3 million.
Right.
It was something like that to where if it was just a popular vote, like I think the Republicans have only won the popular vote once since 2000.
It's not going to matter. I'm telling
I know, but
even with this Electoral College, it's not going to work in Biden's favor.
Well, Biden's going to lose in Michigan. He's going to lose like a handful of swing states that Democrats cannot lose.
Yep.
So,
but like I said, there's still so much time. We got to listen to so much foolishness.
Very true.
I mean, a
lot can happen.
There's still, Trump is still up on charges,
man.
And
if
really
somebody clear,
somebody really
wrap.
could come out. If voters see somebody serious on the GOP side and decide, we've had enough of this clown show, because if it comes down to a clown show and Joe Biden, it's going to be close. If the Republicans, like I said, the only reason I say that Donald Trump lost this last time is because he didn't if he was serious about the job at all, there's no way Joe Biden would have won. But he wasn't serious at all. He was still calling it the China virus and having My Pillow guy come out during press conferences. If he'd have just taken it somewhat serious, I think Donald Trump would have won easily.
I don't know. I think he actually has more followers now than he did then.
Yeah, the ones that aren't in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, they can vote.
And plus, like, you got to understand, there's some people who their money's about to run low, and they are not. Look, they're not going to. It's going to be like the end of New Jack City. He's like, I got a list of names, and I got documents stuff to back up. You know, let it come down to something to where his daughter gets indicted. That's the only thing that would make him.
So
act
you're
right.
saying he's going to turn into Nino?
Oh, or somebody's going to do it. There's some people who are like, look, everybody can't go work for Fox News. So somebody's going to be like, look, I have to make a life for myself after this. Donald Trump will still own a golf course. You know, if he doesn't get reelected, he'll be able to live out his life in luxury. Here I am sitting in jail behind this man. You know, somebody's going to be like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like I said, we still have a whole year of just bad comedy coming out of Washington, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I feel like I'm being a realist by saying that I honestly don't think Biden has a chance.
Look,
next time, I don't care what happens between now and the election cycle. There is absolutely no way that Biden is about to get this. Presidency.
But at the same time, though, real quick, at the same time, about a year before Trump was in it, nobody thought he had a chance at all either. I'm just throwing that out there. Now, granted, this is different, but yeah.
Look, I found an old tweet of mine. I said it was before the election, and of course, I'm saying this was 2000, whatever it is now, 13. So it's like 7 years. Mm-hmm. And I said, guys, the Cubs won the World Series, and I just saw Beyonce on the Country Music Awards. If you don't think Donald Trump can win, and like I was just joking, thinking
I told people that he could win. It was for real, and people laughed at me and was like, "You really think that's gonna happen?" I'm like, "Yeah, man."
I was one of the people that laughed openly. I was like, "There's no way this dude could."
No, I knew he was
taken serious.
I knew him to be serious because when I would travel, when I'd go back to St. Louis, as soon as you get out of 465
Bible Belt,
all you saw was Trump signs. All I saw was Trump signs until I got to East St. Louis.
Yeah.
So once you get outside of these major metropolitan areas, a friend of mine, like he said, he really couldn't believe it. He was like, "Well, where did you go during this whole election cycle?" Like he was back and forth between Boulder, Colorado, and Los Angeles. So he didn't see it.
Yeah, it's not showing up in any of those places.
Yeah.